Hi Aquarius, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for a tarot reading for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you to all of you for supporting the channel in all the ways that you do. I think of you every day. I send you my love and I so appreciate all of you. And I love tarot. I've been doing it a long time, reading cards for more than 30 years. I do see it as a lifelong passion for me. And I'm always learning and growing in this. I don't see myself ever stopping. I just love it. So if you are new here, welcome to you. I post new readings every Friday, then again on Monday. So if a reading doesn't resonate, you can check back in a couple of days, watch a new reading, check a different part of your chart, and that way you'll get a more complete energetic profile, or even look around on Mondays because the format is different. The style of reading is different every Monday. And if you like tarot and you like this channel and you have not subscribed, I'd love to invite you to subscribe to Higher Source Tarot. All right, what advice do you have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Aquarius need to know, please? Okay, here we go. So we'll start with the tarot and then we'll have the angel answers oracle cards here too. You've got the Lovers, you've got the Chariot, that's cool, 6 and 7. The 3 of Wands, all right, so they're in order in the deck here. The 10 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Cups, the King of Swords. This is amazing. My God, is this beautiful. Wow, boy, do you have a nice turn of events coming your way, Aquarius. You've got Gemini, Cancer. You've got you in your own element of air. You've got water, fire, earth here too. So you've got all the elements, but it's just, I mean, I feel like I haven't seen this for you for a while, you know, when we get things like this. I mean, especially that Lovers with the Chariot right after. I mean, that is really awesome. So you definitely are moving forward with your heart's desires, moving forward in a relationship. There's also travel indicated here too, and you'll have the money to do it. You've got nice aspects for money too. Even for somebody, it could even be winning a trip or what feels like it comes from an unexpected place. Like you get, you know, maybe somebody says, oh, my aunt has a place and, you know, I don't know, Anna Maria Island or something, and you end up going down there, those kinds of things. But with the Lovers, it's definitely an energy of a soulmate here, of a match. It does involve choices, but it's like, you know, they stand in the garden of good and evil, right? With the tree of life behind Adam. It's an energy or a card symbolizing using your conscious mind and the subconscious and how it relates back to the divine. And so maybe a simpler way to say that is your mind does the thinking, but your heart knows. And so the universe feels your heart. And so it's really about getting clear and knowing what you want. So in a relationship, you may just be head over heels for somebody here, but I feel it's reciprocal. And two, if it's a work-related thing for you, I do feel like you're getting into a place here where it feels like your career is really solid. You've got a job situation that is, especially too, if you left something in the past and it felt almost discriminatory. I get that for somebody. It's like over here though, so we'll talk about that. You do have 2 archangels in the reading too. So with the Chariot, it's law of attraction energy. The celestial curtain at the top represents the divine, and the Chariot sits here on earth. So it's bringing heaven to earth. It's really seeing in your mind what you want. The Chariot does tend to use a bit of will, and so it's using your mind to create. So visualizing, seeing what you want through the first person reality, like it's you experiencing it, and feeling and knowing that you've already got it, because anything that you want is available to you now. The person that you desire, they're here right now. They're not going to be born tomorrow. They're already on the earth somewhere. It's just lining up with their energy. And so get excited about this. It's really a nice, it feels like a gateway into a new phase in your life. And so this is a powerful energy. It's confidence. It's also too in terms of work and money, being confident, being smart about money, and it allows you that security. You know, seeing money start to accumulate is a nice feeling, right? It also is a card of travel. You have that a couple of times. So those of you that are planning trips or something, whatever you're planning with the Three of Wands, it feels like it comes together pretty easily for you. And that's usually one of those things when, you know, things are not aligning and it's like we keep trying all these different angles. Sometimes it's better just to let go of it for a little bit and come back and try in a different way and see if there's a different path. And so the Three of Wands is all about looking at, you know, analyzing, looking at your life, but he has a knowing. So if you're waiting on something, there's been a delay, he has a knowing. He's not worried about it, because when we infuse worry, we start to infuse, you know, doubt that it's going to happen and that sort of thing. This also too, maybe for some of you, if you're looking for a house, I do see that here. It's finding just the right thing. There will not be any impulsive buys, even if the market's hot and it seems like, God, if I don't strike, I end up losing every one. The right opportunity shows up with this, because he's not worried about that I'm going to miss out kind of thing. He knows that his ship returns. So the Ten of Pentacles is the wealth card. You do have a couple of indications that you're getting money from unexpected sources. So maybe there's a small inheritance here for somebody, or even something that you own, like a family heirloom that's worth money. I do see it's like a strange way that it comes about. It seems more than finding $20 in your jacket kind of thing. It is, though, a card that reminds us to appreciate things around us, and that's how your wealth grows. And so, you know, even if you're not quite where you'd like to be, you can always look around and see things that you have accumulated. And there may be even things, I get this now too, that you could sell online that you know you don't use. And that also allows more money to show up, and it allows you too to clean out your space a little bit for whoever that's for. But either way, it's a wonderful card of receiving more opportunities, money, financial stability, and love too. You know, there's a couple in here and they only have eyes for one another. There's no one else, you know, that they're interested in. So the Wheel of Fortune comes in, and it is a phase that offers a very fortunate turn of events here. It's prosperity. It's feeling in alignment. And so with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you have the right time. You're in the right time at the right place. It's manifestation. And it's also a card of infinite abundance. So knowing there's no lack in the universe, that's the mind that tells us there's shortage. There's never any shortage. When in the deck, you know, the Fool represents the soul. And when the Fool encounters the Wheel of Fortune, it's truly a time of fortune for the soul. Okay. It's a card of cycles. It's a turning point and a change for the better. And so know that when you're in this, there's transformation going on. And so for some of you too, it can be about knowing when to hold on and when to let go with that King of Swords. So I do feel like it has something to do with letting go of items you're not using. I know that sounds mundane, but it just keeps coming up. They're just trying to tell you, though, something more is coming towards you. So it's an exciting momentum, too. So the King of Cups, there's a love in the air here. It's a mature relationship. It's a relationship that grows. And you can be very transparent. I feel like it's a relationship where you know everything. It might even be down to those things like, you know each other's passwords because nobody's trying to hide anything. Nobody cares, you know, and it's not a, here, let me show you my password so you'll trust me kind of a thing. You know that one. But with the King of Cups, it's also investing in yourself. And so if you're doing some kind of training or something like that, that gives you more information for work-related purposes, or if it's even a side business and you're just doing research on something, because I get it with the King of Swords here too, you'll grow, you know, especially if it's, like I said, a new thing that you're just starting a kind of a side endeavor. The research that you get, you watch and read the right things, and it helps to let things flourish. So the King of Swords comes in, and of course it's you and your own energy. It's having clarity of mind, but it's also having great communication skills. And so in a relationship, things are very clear. There's no games being played here. And even too, with anything that you're getting, if there's money involved here coming your way, it's very straightforward. There's not strings attached. There's not questionable motives or anything like that. This is, again, a very straightforward kind of an energy. Same thing at work too, though. There's nothing promised that isn't delivered with this energy. I will also say, in terms of whoever you're attracting, I do feel like they're very good about their word. I get the 4 agreements. I've never actually read that book, but I know it has a lot to do with that sort of thing, and maybe you're reading it now, but it's like it's that, you're attracting that, where somebody's word here is very important to them. So with the Judgment card, like we talked about before, if you had a job in the past where there was some kind of discrimination, and again, that may only be one person here, here's where you have that time to move forward. It's like letting go of it, moving on with the future, moving past, and also too, maybe whatever happened there, that person is held accountable, or that institution is held accountable in some way. It's not taking revenge on any way of anyone, but it is breaking free of limitations, all right? They break free from those coffins of the ego, and they're not tied to what other people think. They're not tied to, there's freedom here, okay? And it's self-mastery, and when you know yourself, you know the universe. So it really is a card of knowing who you are and receiving. You get what you are, and you're getting something beautiful here. So let's see what the angels have to say here for you, Aquarius. All right, and a timeline here for Aquarius. All right, you've got romance, okay, and there's definitely a love interest here and a wonderful loving energy. So I feel like sometimes I'm a little bit shy on giving information about romance, so they bring it in when I haven't quite hit all the marks with that. You've got ask your angels. So your angels want to interact with you and want to give you direction. Let go and let God, let go and let the universe. Let go to receive. One of the great paradoxes of the universe. A year from now, so don't let that scare you off, because, I mean, it could be in a year from now, you're dropping a comment saying, hey, do you want to, ride on my yacht and come to my wedding? I don't know, but it's a big changes are happening because you have a yes. So good things are on the way for you, Aquarius. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.